Did Eloy Room just tie Tim Howard's disputed World Cup saves record? That's the question everyone is asking after one of the most stunning individual goalkeeping performances in World Cup history. On Saturday night in Kansas City, Eloy Room, the 37-year-old goalkeeper for Curaçao, made 15 saves as his team held Ecuador to a 0-0 draw. 15 saves in a single 90-minute World Cup match. To put that in context, FIFA has Tim Howard recorded at 16 saves in the United States 2014 round of 16 loss to Belgium, the number most people cite as the all-time record for a World Cup game. But the respected data company OPTA recorded Howard's total as 15, the same number Room just put up. So depending on which figure you trust, Room either tied or matched the record outright. Either way, the performance was extraordinary. Room made 6 saves in the first half alone, including a point-blank stop on an inner Valencia breakaway. In the second half, Ecuador threw everything at him, shots from everywhere, waves of pressure, and he was there for all of it, well-positioned, composed, parrying shot after shot. He faced 29 total attempts on goal. 29. Now here's who Eloy Room is, because a lot of people are just now finding out. He was born in the Netherlands and came up through Dutch football, spending most of his career with Vitesse before winning an Eredivisie title with PSV Eindhoven in 2017 to 2018. He then moved to MLS, joined the Columbus Crew in 2019, won MLS Save of the Year, and started in an MLS Cup winning final. Today, he plays for Miami FC in the second-tier USL Championship. He started this game with 100,000 Instagram followers. By the time the final whistle blew, that number had passed 500,000. And Curaçao, let's talk about Curaçao for a second. This is their first ever World Cup. They're ranked 81st in the world. They opened the tournament with a 7-1 loss to Germany, which briefly reignited arguments about whether expanding to 48 teams was a mistake. But on Saturday, they shook off those nerves and did something remarkable. They frustrated one of South America's better teams for 90 minutes and walked away with a point. On the other side, Ecuador are in serious trouble. La Tri are now winless through 2 games. They lost 1-0 to Ivory Coast in their opener and now this draw, and their final group game is against Germany, who have already qualified as group winners. Ecuador had chances, plenty of them, but this team has a habit of drawing matches 0-0. They drew 8 of their 18 South American qualifiers that way, including 4 of their last 5. Their attacking depth is thin. Valencia has 49 goals in 107 games, but after him the drop-off is steep and their big creative hope, Kendry Páez, wasn't even used here. To stay alive in this tournament, they'll need to do something they've rarely done, actually score goals against a top team. But today's story belongs to Eloy Room and a tiny Caribbean island nation that has written itself into World Cup history. I'm your host, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.